rules have to be uniform for everyone. There has to be a standard which every country must follow now. The ATP must follow, the International Tennis Federation must follow. And I think, you're right. This drama is only, going to last a little longer. And let's see what happens come French Open time, if there are any changes that are made by then. After this entire episode of, the last 2 weeks and, the irresponsible nature in which if he's tested positive on 15th December and he's going out and about on 16th, 17th December, that's what makes people kind of question the genuineness of the work he's doing at times. Of course, he's doing a lot of good work. He's very nice to the tennis players, to the juniors. All that stuff is great. But as a champion, as a global icon, there has to be more responsibility that he has to take. It's not just his performance on the tennis court that matters anymore. Even his performance off the tennis court matters. What he says, because he has such a big fan following all over the world, that if he's not going to, send out the right messaging for a greater humanitarian cause, people are always going to think that it's an act he's trying to put on. You don't see people questioning Federer or Nadal or the genuineness with which the charity work they're doing in, or how much they're well liked the entire world over. So I think Djokovic has definitely done a lot to tarnish his image over the last couple of weeks. I just want to add one more thing. It's things like quite not too far back when in a press conference, Novak Djokovic was lecturing Naomi Osaka on how rules must be same for everyone. And in this case, I mean, if you're going to preach something, you be the first one to practice it. If you're not going to practice it yourself, please don't preach to the others how rules have to be same for everyone. I mean, on one hand, you want to say rules have to be same for everyone. On the other hand, we have no clue on what basis he got this medical exemption. Why should he get a medical exemption when a fit human being who has not been vaccinated can't get one? So, there's a lot of this stuff, and you got to walk the talk. You can't just keep talking and not walk it. So I think he's done a lot of damage to his reputation. For me, guys like Federer, guys like Nadal will always be much higher in the pecking order than a guy like Djokovic, because he has been a repeat offender over and over again. You rightly said, during the first COVID wave, there was this event he did in Serbia, and then there were COVID positive people, and he came out and he apologized. So there's a lot of let me do what I feel like doing, and then maybe I'll later apologize for it and get away with it. And I think it has to stop, because you were right when you said that his followers, maybe the ones who will now become even more hard towards getting vaccinated just because they want to prove a point, So this mixed messaging, this wrong messaging has to stop. This is the third year that we started of this pandemic. And, I don't know how much longer the world can really deal with this from a mental health perspective also. So I think we all have to make a collective, do our duty collectively to put this away. And Djokovic is definitely failing in that regard.